Hey, it's your buddy, your minimalist friend Carl. I'm here to talk to you about doing Amazon Flex as a side hustle. Here's 10 great tips that you can do Amazon Flex. I've been doing Flex for about 1.5 years. I also drive for a DSP. But I've had a fantastic rating for well over 8 months, and I always keep it up. That's probably my best tip, is to get to a fantastic rating. Some people tell you it's difficult to get to a fantastic rating. That's not true. And you'll get better offers when you're on a fantastic rating. They just keep getting better. Second, Amazon will give you offers that are just for you. And it's important to take those. You take those, it gets you up in the algorithm. They'll send you offers just for you because they're trying to get you to book routes and not just wait for the money to go up. That's up to you, but I found that by always taking the ones that they give just for me, I always get good offers, and they always give me good stuff. Number 3, the money does get better the longer you wait. The longer you wait to book a route, the higher up the price will go. The only problem is you got other people out there competing with you, and they can take those routes. So in our market, if it goes over 100, it's pretty good, and we'll try to wait for it to go over 100, but sometimes there's not that many routes, and people will take them before they get that high, and if you wait, then you'll miss out and you won't have it. But then that's where you got to have other apps like Spark and other things to do, so you're not just dependent on it, and you have options to wait it out. I'm not sure about the nation, but I'm in Illinois, and our routes will typically run between 20 and 40 miles and be between 2 to 4 hours, and you can pick in between. But I usually found that I usually take the higher hour routes. If I take a 4-hour route, I usually end an hour early. You get pretty good at it. There's tips of delivering, using the navigation. You'll get a lot better at that. Number 5, you want to make sure you deliver all your packages. Do whatever you can to get a package delivered. I mean, if you got a knock on the door, if there's a neighbor that'll take it for them, if it's a business that's closed, if there's a business that's open that's next door, there's a lot of things you can do to get it delivered and not take it back to the DSP, because you really get dinged when you bring packages back. I mean, they do allow it, and it's in the system that you can do it, but you know, it's not good. They'll tell you can bring them back, but you want to deliver everything if you can. That boosts you up. And I've got a fantastic rating, and I always deliver everything. Very rarely is there something I can't get delivered. Anyway, you got to keep your mileage for your taxes. You can't just think about it later or this or that in your mileage. And you want to talk to your tax accountant, but typically your mileage is once you're at the DSP till you deliver your final package, that's your mileage. Now, if for some reason you couldn't deliver a package and you have to go back to the DSP, then that would be the end of your mileage. You got to keep track of all that for taxes. You get about 52 cents a mile in a deduction, and it's the deduction and being your own business that makes you the money. It's not really just getting paid from Flex. The pay, if you average it out after taxes, you're probably making between $17 and $22 an hour, depending on how efficient you are and what routes you get. So if you're trying to figure out about how much you make, that's it. Number 8 is Flex is a fun job. There's no boss behind your back. You work at your own pace. You don't have to be flying down the streets. You can be safe, take your time, and get it done. You'll still get done early. I think it's a very good app for the time and the effort that you put in. And I love dogs, and so my routes are usually country. So I see all these dogs. I've got and I drive DSP, so I've got a bunch of dogs that I see all the time. And I even have owners that, if I come by, they'll let their dogs out, so I can hang out with them. So for me, that's great. And then in the country, I'm in Illinois, like I said, so I get out in the country and there's donkeys and goats and chickens and cows and I think I said goats, all sorts of stuff, and I love it. I think it's great. I mean, if you're just a city person, you don't like that stuff, then maybe you won't, but if you do like that stuff, it's awesome. And if the farmers are there, they'll tell you all about it, and they'll, there's some horses. We keep some carrots and apples in case we come across the horses. Anyway, what I like the most is the driving in the country and the animals and things like that, and just having fun and talking to people. What I like the least is you got to kind of keep your day open. Flexes here usually start at 11 and they close at 2, so it's kind of like the middle of the day. You got to keep open, have open to be able to accept a flex. But if you can manage your time and do that, it's fantastic. So those were the tips that I had for flex. I'll try and do one on the DSP, but I think flex is a good gig. Gets you part-time money. I work a lot, so it's hard to say I'm retired, but I'm retired from my main job, retired too soon. I'm not quite 62 yet, so I can't get Social Security, so I'm out here doing a little bit of work so I don't have to spend the retirement money I've already saved up. All right, so that's all for that. Now I just usually at the end of this, I just kind of do a blog of where I'm at and my personal life for those that are interested. I'm going to be full-time RV living. We have bought a trailer. We're currently living at our son's house because it was winter. We didn't want to live in it during the freezing cold season. But this Thursday, we have made arrangements to get our full-time site at the RV park, or whatever you want to call it. So we'll be moving in Thursday. I'll have to show you pictures of that. We still don't have a tow vehicle. I'm thinking, my line of thought is getting a 14-foot box truck dually that'll be big enough to pull the trailer, and that I can also get side gigs where I can deliver things with the box truck. I have a few connections with that, with working at Amazon and delivering Spark and other people that I know. So we're going to work on that. Other than that, everything's pretty cool. Really don't have anything more than that, so I'm not going to keep you. I really appreciate that you stuck around. Wish you a great day. Have fun. You're looking great. And we'll see you down the road. Talk to you later.